Stella slowly started again. She borrowed a sewing machine, stitched simple clothes, sold them in the market. Her hands that once signed checks were now stained with thread. But she held her head high. Years later, Stella opened a small fashion shop again. This time it wasn't fancy, but it was hers. Her story spread. Not as the girl Stephen betrayed, but as the woman who rose again. And every stitch she made was a silent vow to never let anyone define her worth again. Stella's mother gave her some money to learn tailoring. Stella trained hard and became excellent. Her mother saved more money from her small store and gave it to Stella to start afresh. Instead of returning to Lagos, Stella relocated to Port Harcourt and opened her new shop, House of Stella. Slowly but surely, Stella's name began to grow. She gained attention from celebrities and fashion influencers. Her shop became a hotspot for high-quality designs. With time, she expanded and gave it a luxurious makeover. She never stopped thanking God for His grace and mercy. One sunny afternoon, a tall, light-skinned man named Eric walked into her shop. He was charming and smelled of luxury. He introduced himself, saying he came across her page on Instagram and wanted her to design an outfit for his younger brother's traditional wedding. Stella took his measurements while her apprentices giggled and whispered. When Eric left, Stella teased them, saying, "Una don seaman now una body day shake," and they all burst out laughing. A week later, the outfit was delivered and Eric loved it. He became a regular customer. Their friendship blossomed. One day, Eric invited Stella for dinner. She joked, "Are you asking me on a date?" He laughed. She accepted playfully. Over dinner, he asked her to be his girlfriend. She told him she'd think about it. That night, she called her mother. Her mother listened carefully. "Do you love him?" she asked. "I like him, but I don't love him," Stella replied. Her mother said gently, "My baby, I know what you've gone through. But not all men are like Stephen. Give him a chance." 3 days later, Stella called Eric and asked to meet. They met at a restaurant near her shop. Eric was nervous when she didn't smile at first. But then she grinned and said, "Yes, I'll be your girlfriend." Eric stood up in joy and hugged her. Months passed and love bloomed. They got married in a beautiful ceremony. 2 years later, Stella gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. They named him God's Delight. Her mother, overwhelmed with joy, prepared to travel for Omugwo. One sunny Saturday afternoon, while Stella was resting, the doorbell rang. Her mother went to answer it and froze. Standing there was Stephen, thin and tattered. "Ma, I'm sorry." "Please, I can explain," he said. Furious, Stella's mother asked, "What are you doing here?" She called Stella, who came out holding her baby. When she saw Stephen, her face darkened. "What are you doing here?" she demanded. "My love, please forgive me. That woman I married scammed me. She divorced me and ran away with all my money. I need you back." Stella smiled, turned to her mother and said, "Please carry Delight, I'll be right back." She walked inside, returned with a bucket of water mixed with pepper, and threw it at Stephen. "Get out of my house," she screamed. Stephen ran off, dripping and humiliated. When Eric returned home, Stella told him what happened. Eric wanted to involve the police, but Stella stopped him. "He won't come back again," she said calmly. From that day forward, Stella lived in peace with her husband and their son. Her past had hurt her, but her future was full of light. She learned to trust again, to rise above betrayal, and to choose herself first. Stella became an inspiration. Women looked up to her story of love, loss, and triumph. She gave motivational talks, trained young fashion designers, and remained rooted in her values. Her shop, House of Stella, expanded into branches across Nigeria. Every morning, Stella would hold her son close and whisper, "You are God's delight." And every time she looked into Eric's eyes, she knew one truth: real love does exist. You just have to survive the fake one first. Hey besties! Before you go, tap like, leave me a sweet comment, share this with your friends, and follow for more amazing stories. You don't want to miss the next one.